Raccoon in Shoes, thank you for posting this. And you are correct. And it goes even deeper than that because true diversity focuses on culture and representation of that culture for children. Now, we don't see this in children's programming. And people think that children do not understand and comprehend at very young ages. And if you actually know about sign language, you know that children can learn it as young as 6 months. They can process things. So I've had 3-year-olds look at children's shows like Peppa Pig and say, why is Peppa only one of a few girls? Why are there so many boys? This is a boys' show. Or they look at Paw Patrol and say, this is a boys' show as well because there's only one girl. And people don't think about that. And then that even goes deeper to intersectionality. And for those of you who don't know, intersectionality refers to different identity markers and how they relate to one another, whether it's class, gender, sexuality, how they interact and affect one another. And these things can all be seen in children's programming. And the problem is that many people don't realize how insidious this is. These children shows and programming and songs set the foundation for the basis of the house that is built upon. So if you don't have a good foundation, then what happens to the rest of the learning? It's corrupted. And children do understand when they don't see themselves in shows that they watch, in songs that they listen to, in curriculums that they learn about the history of people. Most people don't know this. In 2019, there was a study that was conducted between 8 countries, including Canada and the US, on programming that was aired for children 12 and under, and it focused on diversity. And what they found was that during those 10 years that there were male creators that continued to dominate the scene behind these shows, and that female representation was negligible. It barely changed in that 10-year period. You will get the odd shows like Doc where you have a diversified female character that is the lead, but that is few and far between. When you look at these children's shows, they are predominantly male. The male creators behind the scenes, the male writers, the male producers, and the show's focus is predominantly male. And this is a serious problem. And another issue that people don't really focus on is the fact that children learn through pro-social messages. And these are messages that they see by watching themselves represented in the characters that they see, not by watching animals that are talking or live action shows or animated shows. Children need to see messages and showing acts of kindness through representation of live people. And there's a huge decline of this.